The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 184 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Gold Wheels playing cards from DKNG and Art of Play. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have a glossy finish tuck box, more of like a metallic kind of like gloss finish here. Here we have the Gold Wheels playing cards here from DKNG and Art of Play here. And as you can see, the whole tuck box here is a gold color. So you get the metallic kind of gold, kind of like colorway for like the main part of the tuck box. And you got the like the gold, like foiled accents for the rest of the tuck box. And it has like a slight, ever so slightly like slight texture to it, because it's slightly embossed for some of it there. And then as you can see, it says, it says 52 poker size. That says U.S. regulation playing cards by DKNG. And it says trusted since 1884. And then you kind of got that like a slight kind of hint to the back design within the front of the tuck box there. On the side it says no one to hold them, no one to fold them. And you got the clubs and the spades there. On the other side it says made in the USA, air cushion finish. You got the diamond and the heart. On the bottom, you got the DKNG and the Art of Play logo, and then a little bit of corporate information. And these are from 2021. And on the back, you got a sneak peek of that back design. For the seal, you got a red stamp style seal with the DKNG little skull there in that gold metallic ink. On the top, it says poker, and then 1984. On the inner tuck lab, here it says shuffle up and deal. And on the inner tuck, the little smaller inner tuck flap, you got that skull again. If we take the cards out of the box, on the entire tuck box here, it's just pretty plain there. You just got that kind of like metallic gold colorway inside. So now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we start with that back design. Here we have the one-way back design with a standard white border going around. It is a slightly thicker border. And then you got that shiny gold metallic foil for the back design there. The gold foil. And then you got the classic wheels playing cards back design there with the bicycle there. And then you got the skulls there. And then you got the only reason that this is a one-way back design is because you got the spades there, the diamonds, the clubs, and the hearts. So if those weren't there, it would be a mirrored back design. But you got all the pips there, one pip in each corner. Then you got that gold metallic there with the little gold border going around the edge. And if you flip it over, the design would be upside down because the spades and the diamonds will be at the bottom instead of at the top. So that's the one-way effect there. But then you got this great and beautiful shiny gold foiling there. And now for the cards you get with the deck. Here we get two jokers. And don't mind that little smudge. Some of the cards have like some kind of like smudge or ink or something on them. I don't know what happened to them. But we got two identical jokers, which they both say Joker, Joker there. And with the skull there and that gold metallic ink. Then they both say DKNG Studios, made in the USA. So two identical jokers. Then you got a DKNG Studios ad card there in the red colorway. And then the back down on the back. And then you get a blue Art of Play ad card. And then for the quick cards here, the spades are in a blue colorway instead of the standard black colorway. Then you kind of got a half and half spade there. So you got the lighter blue half and then the dark blue half. And you got the bicycle there in the middle for that custom spade, ace of spades. Then it says DKNG Studios, made in the USA. And then for the rest of the spades here, you got that blue color. It was half of being light blue and half of being that dark blue there. and it is a custom spade design. That goes throughout the rest of the spades. Then we get to the court card, Jack, Queen, and King of Spades. You got the fully custom court cards there, with a little bit of gold metallic within it. And then you got that blue colorway, so it's just a blue and kind of gold colorway there for those fully custom court cards. Then you got the fully custom Ace of Diamonds here, which is red with that gold metallic ink. And then it's a half and half design again. So you got the dark red half, and then you got the light red half. And pretty much same for the rest of the cards in the deck. You got a half and half design, so half dark red, half light red diamonds there. And they're more of a square diamond instead of like the rectangle shape. So that goes throughout the rest of the diamonds. And I got a little bit more of that smudging. I don't know what that is on the cards. Some kind of something that I must have had on my hands or something. Then you get the fully custom core cards here. In the red and the gold colorway. And they're fully custom core cards. And then for the clubs, you got that blue colorway once again, same as the spades. Half light blue and half dark blue. Then you got the core card, Jack, Queen, and King of clubs. Fully custom core cards in the blue and gold colorway. And then you got that half and half design for the rest of the clubs there. And you get the club here, the fully custom Ace of Clubs, which you got the half and half design, half dark, half light. And then you got the little circle designs there. And then you got the little club with inside the little circle of one of the clubs there. And then for the hearts here, you got the half and half design again, the half light red, half dark red. Then you got the fully custom core cards in that red and gold colorway. And then the rest of the hearts are just that half and half design. Then you got the custom Ace of Hearts, which has like half and half, dark and light. Then you get the little heart there in the middle, and then little circle designs within it. Now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. And like I say, got a very nice, smooth spring. They're nice and easy to spring, nice and bendy there. No stiffness to them at all. So they're a slight thinner stock. So no issues with the springs, nice and springy and smooth. Now on to the fans. You get that nice shiny fan. As you can see most of the pips and numbers. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards, and they're pretty consistent. Time for the Pharaoh. Nice smooth Pharaoh there, and they interlocked and weave almost flawlessly, except for that one card that's out of place. Now time for the giant fan of the back design. And you got that nice, they got that super shiny giant fan there. Now time for the reverse Pharaoh. And the reverse Pharaoh is not as smooth. I had to shuffle and push them together to get them to interlock and weave. But they interlocked and weave like almost flawlessly there. Now time for that giant fan of the faces. Now time for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. Well, the wiffle shuffles and bird shuffles are relatively smooth. They're not like super smooth or nothing. Thing is, I can't get like a super smooth one. And half of them don't even work half the time when I try them. See, like they don't want to interlock half the time. Like, I don't know what's going on with this deck. It might be the metallic ink just throwing me off. Well, not the metallic ink, the foiling on the back. But when I do get a decent wiffle, they're not too bad. Like, they're relatively smooth once I get if I can actually get one to work. So if you can actually get one to work, they're relatively smooth. Now I'm just going to move on to the packet cards. Well, the packet cuts feel pretty smooth there. They didn't really feel like they were going to slide out of my hands at all. Now time for the one-handed cut or Shirley cut. Now time for the dribble. They're a little bit slippery when you're doing the dribble. Well, you got some pretty smooth dribbles. Now time for the spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, Art of Play has made a fantastic deck here. You got that pretty, like, you got a fully custom deck. And I'll start with the faces here. You got the fully custom faces here. This is the classic wheels, like faces here in that blue and red colorway. With the half and half, I like the half and half kind of contrast to the pips there. The nice little style there. And then the best part of this is obviously the gold foiling here for the back design. It's nice and shiny there, as you can see in the light. And it's slightly reflective, because if I like take a card here, well, you can kind of like almost see reflections. Well, kind of in certain lighting. It's kind of, you almost have to see it more in person. It's almost reflective, which is kind of cool. And then for the handling, they handle fantastic. No issues with the handling. Other than the cards are a little bit slippery. So you just gotta take notice to the slipperiness of the cards. But other than them being a little bit slippery, they feel fantastic. And there's no real issues with the handling. Nice and smooth in every aspect. except for the riffle shuffles. They were a little bit off because I couldn't get them, like, I couldn't get perfect riffles every time. But that one, like, works, so. It's just, it just depends on how you use the cards, and it could just be me using them. But other than that, handling is fantastic. The back design is a classic, with this nice little twist of the shiny gold foiling. And then the use of the gold ink for most of the, like, quick cards and the jokers and a little bit on the aces there. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 184 of your daily deck review. This has been the Gold Wheels playing cards from DKNG and Art of Play. I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.